Alright, so now I'm setting up the Fluval 306 and just showing you how it pretty much goes together. We've got this foam pad here. I think they call this the pre-filter. And that just slides down. You can see those little grooves there. That slides down in there. Next you have this more foam stuff in the bottom tray. And next we have the little media balls, or the ceramic little circles. And that goes in next. And on this one, this is where your carbon is. Underneath there's just this another little foam pad. So that's going in there. And this on top of that. And this is all just what came with in the box when I ordered it. So it came with everything you need. Put that on top. And then there's a little lid. I'll take this back out. So the lid just pretty much snaps on there. And it's got little lock tabs. They're not the strongest things in the world, but it's not going to see any sort of abuse, so I'm not worried about that. That goes on top. This is the actual little impeller inside there and the motor. And this is going to slide on one way or other. Again, yeah, just like that. And you can see too on the writing, matches up on the back side. There is no writing on it, so looks like that's right. These clamps, you just slide them under, hook these bottom two, and then just pull it down. It latches it shut. And that's it for the media. I took this back apart just because I'm going to add a little bit of oyster shells, which I got from my pet store. It was like 99 cents a pound or something like that. It was really cheap. I got them in these little nylon bags, little filter bags. And then I'll probably just need one of these, and I'll put it here on top. And the other one, I'm probably going to go ahead and put my the carbon I bought over there. Put that in here and put that on the other side. Just because my pH gets so, was it high or low? It gets really yellow on the scale. Let me see here, I got it. Yeah, I guess low. It gets really low. I don't know why, because right out of the tap, it's probably around 7 to 7.2, somewhere in there. But as soon as it gets in the tank for any length of time, a couple days, it just gets really low up in the yellow, so almost even orange sometimes. So I add the oyster shells, and that brings the pH up a little bit. So we'll put that in there and put it back together. Now this piece is just what you hook the hoses up to, the in and the out, and then this lever here will adjust the flow, I think, if I remember right. But that just goes in there, and I guess if you push hard enough it latches itself, or you push it down enough, fold the latch down, and it locks it in place. And then this is your adjustment for flow, or open and shut. And this is your little primer to get the water in there, all the air bubbles out. I'm not exactly sure how that works yet, but we'll find out in a few minutes. Next I'm going to cut my hoses, or I guess it's just one hose, it's got two ends on it. I'm just going to cut it in half exactly, because this is going to go on my 50-gallon tank eventually. So I don't want to have one hose shorter than the other. If I need to cut them shorter later, I will. But for this, I'm just going to cut the hose in half and hook it up. And after that, you just got, get in the box here. You've got these little clamps stuck together. There's another piece that snaps inside here, but this will just hang on the back of the filter, or I mean the tank, like that, and that just guides your hoses up and over into the tank so you don't get any kinks in them. And then you just hook the tubing up. Like this is the this pumps water out into the tank, your little jet there, I guess. And then there's another tube that's basically like any hang on the back filter tube that hangs down with a little screen on it. So I'll get all that hooked up and we'll see where we're at from there. Alright, so the filter's working. Got the hoses back there. I don't know how well you can see it. That's the water out, and then that's the water in there. It already kind of looks like it's clearing up the water pretty good. I've still got the that filter running also. Just doing everything I can to get the water cleaned. I put the bikers and the rainbow shark in here, and they seem to be doing just fine, so I'll probably add these guys here pretty quick too. So priming this filter is pretty easy. Once all the hoses are hooked up and in the water, you just lift this up. I don't want to do it now because I don't know if it'll screw anything up, but it's just a plunger. You go up and down with it a few times, and then once the suction starts going, and you'll see the bubbles coming out of the outlet. Once they start coming out, then you just push it down, and then you can hear the whole canister fill up with water. It just trickles up, and then you'll get just tons and tons of bubbles coming out of the intake, or I mean the water out output, I guess. And then eventually it just kind of quiets down and pumps, and it's working great. I added the other fish in here. The water seems to be clearing up a little bit. Got the cory cats, my giant danios, and the bikers, and the bumblebee catfish. I think that's everything. Looks like the water's clearing up a little bit better now too, since I got the canister going, so everything looks good. So this is day 2 of the new tank. The water's pretty much cleared up all the way. It's still got a little bit to go. Got all the plants planted in there. I forget the names of them right now. I know this is that's Java fern. This one and these are from the tank down here, the 10-gallon breeder, and I've changed that around a little bit. Also moved the CO2 from there up into this tank. Got the canister filter going there. I got the 2 bikers in here from the old 20-gallon tank, and then I've got 8 giant danios. You can see them swimming, and a couple mystery snails. I now have, let's see, 7 cory cats. The new ones I got are those 2 right there. I think they're bronze cory cats. And I just realized I'm not going to be able to do that. If I put it here like I want to, these